So here we go. Twitter has been going crazy with this story of Nate Parker, who was initially considered a hero in the black community, is now catching fire for rape allegations, as you know. So the actor who was acquitted of rape in a 1999 case wrote a lengthy statement on Facebook reiterating that the sex was consensual, even though testimony heard in the case indicated that the accuser was drunk and had passed out. On the heels of information being released about the death of the woman who accused Nate Parker and his college friend, now writing partner, Gene Celestine, of rape, the actor released a statement on Facebook. Parker and Celestine were charged with raping the woman in 1999 while at Penn State. Parker was acquitted, and while Celestine was initially convicted and did serve 6 months in jail, his conviction was ultimately overturned. Records of court testimony indicate that after the accuser came forward, she was repeatedly harassed on campus by Celestine and Parker. Another acquaintance of Parker and Celestine also testified that he was invited to have sex with the woman but declined because it didn't look right. On Tuesday, the accuser's brother spoke to Variety and confirmed that his sister died in 2012 from an apparent suicide. On Tuesday night, Parker issued the following statement on Facebook. There are these are my words, written from my heart and not filtered through a third-party gaze. Please read these separate from any platform I may have, but from me as a fellow human being. I write to you all devastated. Over the last several days, a part of my past, my arrest, trial, acquittal on charges of sexual assault has been a focal point for media coverage, social media speculation, and industry conversation. I understand why so many are concerned and rightfully have questions. These issues of a woman's right to be safe and of men and women engaging in healthy relationships are extremely important to talk about, however difficult. And more personally, as a father, a husband, a brother, and man of deep faith, I understand how much confusion and pain this incident has had on so many, most importantly, the young woman who was involved. I myself just learned that the young woman ended her own life several years ago, and I am filled with profound sorrow. I can't tell you how hard it is to hear this news. I can't help but think of all the implications this has for her family. I cannot, nor do I want to ignore the pain she endured during and following our trial. While I maintain my innocence that the encounter was unambiguously consensual, there are things more important than the law. There is morality. No one who calls himself a man of faith should even be in that situation. As a 36-year-old father of daughters and person of faith, I look back on that time as a teenager and can say without hesitation that I should have used more wisdom. I look back on that time, my indignant attitude and my heartfelt mission to prove my innocence with eyes that are more wise with time. I see now that I may not have shown enough empathy even as I fought to clear my name. Empathy for the young woman and empathy for the seriousness of the situation I put myself and others in. I cannot change what has happened. I cannot bring this young woman who was someone else's daughter, someone's sister, and someone's mother back to life. I have changed so much since 19. I've grown and matured in so many ways and still have more learning and growth to do. I have tried to conduct myself in a way that honors my entire community and will continue to do this to the best of my ability. All of this said, I also know there are wounds that neither time nor words can heal. I have never run from this period in my life, and I never will. Please don't take this as an attempt to solve this with a statement. I urge you only to accept this letter as my response to the moment. So many people in the comment section of Facebook questioned the fact that the statement did not include an apology. And of course, there were those who defended Parker and cited conspiracy theories similar to the ones used for Bill Cosby. You know, why is this information coming out now? But in this case, Parker was not set to buy NBC. One has to wonder how the studio will now handle the release of Parker's Nat Turner biopic, The Birth of a Nation. That story was by The Root. My name is Yurima Karama at Your Black World News.